After southern England, Eva and I took the train to London. We stayed at Dolphin House Serviced Apartments. This is the reciprocal view from the courtyard. The Vauxhall Bridge near where we stayed. It was getting late in the evening with a beautiful sunset over the Thames. We took a walk on the southern side in the direction of the London Eye. The next day we went to Greenwich, which is a separate video. On this day, we took the tube to the Tower of London. From there, we walked to the Tower Bridge. This is All Hallows by the Tower. It is said to be the oldest church in London. Next was the monument to the Great Fire of London. We ascended the 300-plus spiral stairs to the observation deck. We followed a segment of the walkway that parallels the Thames. Here we got our first look at the Millennium Bridge. From the bridge, you can see St. Paul's Cathedral. We explored St. Paul's, which is a separate video. Here is the Temple Bar Memorial in front of the Royal Courts of Justice. And across the street, we stopped by Twinings, the Strand, for a spot of tea.
So that means it will taste better.
Oh, that was a bit much.
This is the statue of Samuel Johnson outside St. Clement Danes Church. And this is St. Mary Lee Strand Church in the center of the Strand. This is the replica of the original Eleanor Cross in front of Charing Cross Station. This is Trafalgar Square. Points of interest include St. Martin in the Fields Church, the National Gallery.
Even though it has that white construction,
Oh, yeah.
it's very pretty.
And Nelson's Column between the fountains. It was getting late, so we headed back. Here is a view of the London Eye across the Thames. The next day we walked to the heart of Westminster. Here we are at the Crimea and Indian Mutiny Memorial at one end of Westminster Abbey. The statue of George Westminster on the Parliament side of the Abbey. Here we are at Victoria Tower Garden South, adjoining Parliament and the Thames. The statue of the burghers of Calais, representing sacrifice for freedom from oppression. Big Ben was under construction. park side of King Charles Street is a memorial to Robert Clive. And nearby, at Horse Guards Parade, the changing of the Queen's Life Guard. To the right of the Clive Memorial is the Churchill War Rooms. On the other side of St. James Park is Buckingham Palace.
Can you turn around?
Yes, I can turn around. What would you like?
The Shakespeare Memorial Fountain at Piccadilly Circus. Royal Air Force Bomber Command Memorial on the Piccadilly side of Green Park. Entering Hyde Park Corner and the New Zealand War Memorial. Wellington Arch. Royal Artillery Memorial. Wellington Equestrian Statue. Hyde Park Corner Station, part of the underground system. Approaching the Serpentine in Hyde Park.
You like?
Formal greeting to the park. Near the Serpentine Lido swinging area. Approaching the Albert Memorial, adjacent to Royal Albert Hall, the circular building in the background. Kensington Palace at a distance. It is getting late and we started back from here.